Hello everyone and welcome to day 3 of training camp and GladsTV. Chris Treft here with number 17, Derek Nesbitt. So, Nezzy, we've had 2 complete days of camp. We just finished a 3rd one now. So how's camp going and how's everything looking out there?
I think good. I think now after a few days we got into some more structured stuff. Brant was doing a little more teaching out there. Guys are picking up on it pretty quick. It's good to keep snapping the puck around. The first few flow drills looked a lot better than they have the last few days, so we're going in the right direction.
So you've played at a lot of high levels. You played over in Europe most recently as well. But you're back with the Gladiators organization, an organization that you're familiar with. You do have your wife's from the area and everything. But why did you make the decision to come back to the Gladiators?
Well, like you said, this is home for me now. Get a chance to play at home, play for a coach and organization that I know personally and professionally. That's obviously a big part of it, and having respect for them both personally and professionally is obviously a big deal too. And like I said, being home, I have an opportunity to help to work with the youth hockey out in Alpharetta with the Atlanta Fire. That's been a lot of fun to start this summer, and I'll continue a little bit here and there throughout the season, and continue that obviously next summer as well. So combining all that is 2 things I want to do, and couldn't be happier to be doing it.
I know you mentioned your relationship with head coach Andy Brant and everything. We all know you know him on a personal level, and you've played with him. He's a former teammate of yours as well. But what impresses you about him as a coach?
Well, I mean, first of all, as a player, I mean, he was our hardest working guy. Like, day in, day out, he was always that guy. So right away, day one, he's going to be the hardest working guy as the coach, and he's going to demand that from everyone else. So I think if we get everyone on board with that, there's sky's the limit.
I just want to ask you, what do you bring to a team? For the fans that haven't seen you play, you haven't been here for a few years, but what are you going to bring to the Gladiators organization? We obviously know it's going to be high skill set. You have over a point a game in your ECHL career. You have tons of experience in the AHL. What are you going to bring to this lineup?
I'm a bit of everything in the sense of I think since I left here last time for the short stint in 2010, that's when I've grown the most as a player, I feel. And obviously getting older, maybe. I don't think I've really lost a step much. I think it's just turned more into where smarter about when to use your speed, when to jump in holes, when to do that. So you, as you get older, you know the game. So I think just my knowledge of it, what I've learned over the last 10 years, I'll bring that along with. I like to use my skate, use my feet, get in on forechecks, disrupt stuff. That cause offense that way. Not so much individual skill, but using my line mates, getting open for them. But all around, obviously, use the leadership just from knowing what I've known, experience, and use that in the locker room, carry that onto the ice.
So you talked about leadership and experience. That's something you're going to bring to this team, and it's very evident in that. So let's look at the team overall as a whole now. What are the team goals for this year, and what are we looking to get out of this season for the Gladiators? I
think like any team, obviously, they know the struggles last year, and and that's a unique experience for everyone. But I think Brando, with what he was given, he brought some key elements in at the end of the year. He got clearly he got free looks at guys that he brought back into the fold this year. I mean, that speaks highly of them. Being seen and wanting them back after a short 1-month stint here. But each guy you see obviously brings a little bit of his own style of game, and I think that's smart. It's tough to a lot of teams will bring in a lot of the same players and kind of fit where try to fit where they do, and it doesn't work that way. But just seeing what we have right now, I think it's a great mix. And 28 teams in this league are saying Kelly Cup, and I don't see why we can't put that as a goal. Obviously, we want to make playoffs. We start first thing we want is home ice and playoffs. Go from there. We want to get past the first round, second round, third round, but ultimate goal is obviously to win it all.
You got anything else for us?
No, I'm just excited to be back. Putting on the Glads jersey was, pretty exciting again, and looking forward to putting on the game jersey here in a couple of weeks.
I know I am, and I know the fans are looking forward to it as well. So thank you for your time here. So for Derek Nesbitt, I'm Chris Treft. This was another edition of GladsTV. So long from day 3. We'll see you tomorrow for day number 4.